In July of 1991, Temple Song Hearts, our music group, went to Russia on what was our first tour. We were all very young.
My name's Shahana and I was 23.
I'm Deepika and I was 16.
I'm Shankara and I was 19.
I'm Devishishu and I was 22 years old.
We're all ancient now.
And now we're in our 30s.
And we gave 15 concerts and it was a really amazing, life-changing event for us, an experience for us. It was such a powerful and vibrant feeling that you got off every single audience, no matter where we were performing. And they gave us so much energy back. The way that they listened in all the other concerts, in all the other countries we've gone to, I have never had that experience before. They just were drinking in Guru's music, and I felt like they understood Guru's music and appreciated it.
The night before we went, Guru was actually in London. And so we were leaving the next morning and Guru gave a really, really powerful meditation. You could see how much power and intensity he put into it. And he gave us some rules that we should sleep 8 hours.
So not many people know this, but I was part of Temple Song Hearts. I went on the tour sensibly to give lectures. My mother Bhavani also came and we were giving lectures in different places.
He also composed a song, Moscow, and a couple of Russian songs.
What really impressed me was the intensity and immensity of the audiences. They were so overwhelmed by Guru's music. And Shankar was saying there were actually people with tears. There were people crying during the concerts.
Yeah, it was intense because it was 2.5 weeks of a concert every night, and some places we gave 2 per day.
And we also we did one concert in Ukraine, in Kiev, and that was really lovely.
It was just the depth of Guru's music, the depth of the Russian songs. You could just feel so much power, so much love and so much energy. And
So we tried to give as much of ourselves as we could.
one time we were late for 6 hours for a concert. There were still 700 people waiting in the audience. We were traveling from here to there, and sometimes it was really intense and we were so tired. And as soon as we got up on the stage and started singing Guru's songs, it was like you were a new person again. It was so lovely. We had such a lovely time.
It was special every night.
So at that time, very few people even in Britain had been to Russia, I think. They're travelling on the trains. Remember we were all sleeping on the overnight train. And in the morning, all the people on the train were having like breakfast together. And I remember coming down and seeing all you guys having breakfast with some local...
One time we were waiting on a flight and we were waiting for our luggage for about 6 hours and it wasn't coming. And then we went out into the airfield and then it was just there.
We just picked it up.
But while we were waiting, we went and played frisbee in the airfield. So the airplanes were just there and we were playing frisbee. It was really beautiful, just that sense of freedom. And
one thing that was very unfair was that it was an all-female group and we would have these big meals. And of course, the hospitality in Russia and Ukraine was incredible. They would fill the table with everything. When the girls wouldn't eat anymore, then I had to eat, and they would just kept piling it on my plate. And even when I would stop to say no this way, they would put it on the plate from this side, and we ate. They were so generous.
Isho.
More.
Narari has a really funny story from that time of going running. So we come to Moscow, very, very next day she goes out, very next morning, we came at night, next morning she goes out running. And she forgets where she is. She just knows she's staying with somebody called Tatiana, and it was near a church and near a pond.
Does anyone know Tatiana who lives near the church and the pond?
The songs Guru wrote for Russia, again, really capture, of course, because they were composed by Guru, the Russian heart and the vastness of the Russian heart. The Russia song is just melts your heart when you sing it. All those songs remain some of my absolute favorite Temple Song Heart songs because they were so beautiful. But the Moscow song, oh my God, singing that was just the biggest thrill.
So powerful. I mean, it was
utter power. Guru managed to embody, and then you know, the piano arrangement of Santoshi amplified that. You know, we should start with the chords, and you just belt out Moskva.
Composed it the night before we travelled.
No, really?
So she had no
Yeah.
time. Yeah, she had no time.
That song was composed
arrange it.
in England.
Yeah.
The
Yes.
night before.
That song was composed here in London.
The night before, and so she didn't have a piano, so she did it. She I don't know if she drew down the keys on a piece of card or something, because I remember we were on the bus and she was doing all this, and then we get there, she plays it. It was like, oh my god, amazing.
That was
amazing.
my name is associated with power because it's connected with Lord Shiva, and when I sing that Moscow song, I just feel like every nerve of my being